welcome to Madden 22. The reason why I'm starting kind of late, it's week 2 right now. The reason is because I wanted to get drafted, so you guys didn't have to see all that work and stuff. So I got drafted already. I simulated the first game. There we go. What you say is good intentions is for cloud and haters, man. You can never be except you carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at you, pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day is exactly how I play this. Not looking for #1, but that's exactly how I'm played. Feel like Jesse Owens, cause I'm taking off with the race. Put the metal to his mouth, retain his tongue, hold the brace. But I'm all about the beast until the sucker hit a make. Oh man, eat man, your performance kinda shake. I'm prepared for the fame, I like that crap sound really like me. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't cry at least once a week. Cause I'm so blessed with no stress, all the weight taken off of me. Head in the clouds and I smile like no grandma watching me. My dream came true, I'm loving all these cameras in my face. I never knew that I would get the love from my stay with the blue. Always keep the money coming in. Ain't nothing new, writing until I need another pen. Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back.
Today.
You see my number's actually 14, but something that is 14.
On first down, Garoppolo. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, Charles, here we sit in week 2 of the season, and you remember last week in the opener, rookie wideout, he put on a show over 100 yards in his NFL debut. Are you expecting more of the same here today?
I think everybody is, because you remember coming out of the draft, most teams had him at the top of their wide receiver board, said he was the best one in the draft. All the talent in the world, excellent work ethic. Now we'll see him make adjustments because they'll throw a little bit more at him after his debut last week.
He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game. And that's a sight that 49er fans like. George Kittle catching a pass for a first down. Remember, he only played in 8 games in 2020, but he was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2018, 2019.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Charlie Warner. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners lead this now 13. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So 3 drives on.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Landry. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And the Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a...
Touchdown, 49ers! Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers go...
Oh, my God.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Going right side
Yes.
here, and that's complete.
Go. Go.
He's got daylight.
What's up?
Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Let's go, Chunky, his ball.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
To the right side and complete to Landry.
That catch good for only a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out.
All right.
With him.
So,
You can make
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
want him wide. Yes.
And he hauls it in the end zone.
Go.
Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right.
42-0.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Silver,
I thought they were the best team.
Garoppolo on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Garoppolo now. And fights him off.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And some space here. The 30. 10.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards. And the 49ers continue to roll.
Had the option to hand that one off.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. By 20.
That nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, a great grab by
Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's got some space here. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play there out of the running game. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution on the handoff? Most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you've got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature.
Shut up, coach. Nobody loves you. Scoring. Alright, so I'm going to run up and...
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So, here we go.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
To throw again on second down, Garoppolo. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Powers past him in midfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Wide.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge. So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. Spot of the football going to remain right where it is. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for it.
And they are going to score
again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think
Garoppolo's going to throw it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for San Francisco, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early.
Only religion was the moolah. Made a couple million, hallelujah. Daddy was a to you. Called a homeschooler. Never did homework. I was gone home with the work, no tutor. Used to have enough. Grew up with the hustlers and the killers. Now I'm kicking it with Puffy in the villa. Chillin'. Click full of...
Alright, let's see what these people want from me. Hey, we need this one now. We just gotta keep building on it. Yeah, building on it. Way to come. How are you feeling? You got that right, Charles. Now we eat up and rest, and we're moving onto week 3.
Shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
So I'm probably gonna
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, no, be not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but then take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just a real. Pray to God and in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed.
Boy. Yo man, so I heard you oh come on, I didn't get to read it.
Gotta make the right decision, no, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see as good intentions is the cloud and hit is mad. You can never be a subject carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at
My
you,
brain.
trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day is exactly how I played it. Not number one, but that's exactly how I'm faced. I got choices.
That's speed, baby. I have like 89 speed, no, more, I'm like at 95 speed. Alright man, I'll give you it to you. You've got some serious videos. I tried to tell you, but y'all just wouldn't listen. I'll let you know when I want to attach in on that video.
I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number. I do my own stunts, don't need a backup. Tired of feeling broke.
One.
Tonight.
On field.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
That means he can.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Niners on just 2 plays have taken the lead. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 8 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to go down.
He gets
Back in his own
75 yards.
line, and That's a sack.
No.
Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. Here's the tight end. This is Landry. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw is Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Garoppolo.
And get a wide open.
Off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Uses the stiff arm. He gets away from one. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now he's having a nice... Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Shoves him aside.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and put the down marker back to 1.
That would have been a nice... Got in my way.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. So left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 30. 10. For this. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Baby.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points.
2 points.
To throw, it's
I'm wide
Garoppolo.
open down the middle.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards. And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the...
Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just focused. Hard to talk everything. But we're just focused on this thing.
On first down, Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Fumble.
And he caught it up. And the Packers pick it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, number 1 on the list. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Oh, doesn't stand it, doesn't stand
And
it.
the question,
Down.
was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that touchdown 49ers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that time. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Wait a second.
The 40-yard line.
How many people are on me? Catch the ball here. 1 person goes for the tackle. 2 person, 3 person, 4 person, 5 person. Well, 5th person, that's what I meant. So 5 people tackled me. So 5 people.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If he continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame him?
Yeah, the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start.
Holy crap.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. It certainly feels like there are more scars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock. He probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown 49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young.
Let's go, we win.
I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we...
You know, as longtime fans of...
We was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it? If I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number. I do my own stunts, don't need a backup. Tired of feeling broke, I got my racks up. These 4 pockets full won't fold on me. How you claiming you my dog and then you hold on me? Nowadays they ain't showing real loyal. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it? If I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number 1. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it? If I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number 1.
Only religion was the moolah. Made a couple million, hallelujah. Daddy was a to you. Called a homeschooler. Never did homework. I was going home with the work, no tutor. Used to have enough. Grew up with the hustlers and the killers. Now I'm kicking it with Puffy in the villa. Chillin'. Click full of zombies like Thriller. Got real. About to get real. That's just how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling. Duh. I ain't trying to make a living. I'm out here trying to make a killer. Stack a couple million to the ceiling. Then I touch down. I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's just how I'm feeling. touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's
Them
just
gyal
how
a red eye, never make right. Me they a suffer life, them a get by. Never bow for the fame, heads high. Never come so all them a see a tail light. Been a real from the ghetto. I ain't never gon' switch, that's facts though. Can't get me out like stain. I'ma grow tough, I'ma know pain. Haters talk with a bad tongue. Can't break me, twiddle be so dumb. I'ma be a giant leaf, I hope I'm doing it so big like Drake, I'm on one. My big box got me feeling so bossy like Lauren Hill. Me, I kill them softly. This a girl rather fi be cold than naughty. Cause if my too loyal, then it's gonna cost me. And this is how I feel. Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
That's how I feel.
Dog, that's just how I'm feeling. When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's just how I'm feeling. Big boss, I'm a big boss. Up north, Rick Ross. I got the pump that'll make you jump. Don't you ever get it crisscross. Don't you ever get it crisscross. Don't you ever get it crisscross. I got the pump that'll make you jump. Don't you ever get it crisscross. Bet against me, that's a big love. You got to find out what cow. I find then I get loud. Lift up, it ain't nothing to cut the up. Stop frying, don't let it get soft. Covered in yolk. Wonder why I got the whole world this how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling. Dog, that's just how I'm feeling. When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's just how I'm feeling.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot, I had the answer, then forgot. I knew one day my pop finesse, for not, flex, and I fell out and cut the check, my not, polite, the set, but I been taking hits like I can die like any morning of the day, the dawn of the dead day. I don't see nothing but red. I gather the blankets and milk and the bread. I come from the east and I'm traveling west. Got a machete, I chop it, the nigga, the serpent, determined, the plot and the threats. It ain't no stopping and run, popping son of God, dropping anybody who next. I want a mansion, I got a million advances. I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. Most of them move to LA and throw all of their money away and move back with their parents. I see the canvas, I got the brush in my hand, the colors are mixing again. Grabbing a stick with my hand, I drop my guts. The world is us, so what? Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
Nobody.
My head is ready to bust, kicking the door when I come at the cut. Well, yeah. Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
Nobody.
My head is ready to bust. Do what I do and I say what I want. Well, yeah, mommy, your kid in the magazine, I had a stack on my jacket at Grammy. We see the audacity. I was a bad kid, bad city. You see the duality. Who trying to battle you?
Alright, fellas, it's Revelry Week, and you know the drill. We're going to find out how much hot shot rookies trundles the ball. Which former 49ers OC has most wins in Seahawks history? Mike 1, Mike 2, Mike 3, no. Mike answer. What? No! Oh. What was that last year at least swept our team? Yeah. I was 2011. Alright, we got this. Jordan told me this is a request on page 15. Everyone's trying to come out and see the big rivalry game. Are you ready for what? I'm hyped. No doubt, I'm gonna make sure these Seattle fans know that I'm gonna be a big speedily.
Hit some old town slugger. Why after why we ain't never got ourselves made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last was a dude, boy, that wasn't running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hit some old town slugger. Why after why we ain't never.
He's like, he went back to 5 years gear and shifted right into it. Who deserves the credit for this one? Well, we're all just really starting to mesh it in a way you love to see, but I absolutely have no shout today. My mouth just in response to switch to our priority. No doubting him. I know it will feel him, but and definitely feel the voice of us. Expect on walk.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from, my money.
I finally start to trade myself. I hate the 49ers. I want to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Buffalo Bills. God, sorry. Can you speak of what it means to be a part of this level right now? How does it feel to get a win? Talk trash. I wasn't too concerned about it. I don't think there is anybody in the NFL who's going to get the best of me, especially not anyone from me.
Yeah. Turn me up. Then the tables and time.
We ABC, baby. You're following along with this Joe Journey news. I reached out to his agent. It seems like he's interested in signing with us. Can you get his ad? You think you can get his number for me? I've actually never talked to him before, but I think that it would be a good idea pitch him on singing. I already did. Sending it to you now. Hey Joe, Joe, it's Chungus Ball. Hope you just want to take a second pitch. I want, yeah.
It's just a little hit for the summer. Big deal.
Hey, just so you know, I talked to the Nike rep the other day. They're really pleased with the partnership so far. Even though there have been some struggles on the field, general interest and sales figures have exceeded their expectations. Honestly, we're in a good place.
Yo, this is great.
Oh, I'm gonna moss the Cardinals and absolutely destroy them. The moss 6'5" cornerback. Focus on this here. What's up, cowboy? Cowboy is trash.
It's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
No timeouts again. Go quick here.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little...
1 minute left.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league.
No! I lost my first game. No! Lost it. We lost it. We lost it. We lost our winning. It's over. We won.
Well, a week ago, there were all these analysts falling in love.
We got a new teammate.
Hey, on the flight over here, I caught your interview with Anthony Davis. Awesome pod. That's a pretty tough act to follow, though.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't strike me as a guy who's all that concerned with having to follow anyone else. Am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't strike me as a guy who's all that concerned...
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that. So, you tell me, what are we talking about once we get rolling? Just some general rookie season discussion?
I'll leave that up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
Okay, valid point.
Send him to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of mans. Ride to the wheels, don't crash. And I hear whoever, long as we get past. Take it back to pay a touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down. Still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take care of my people. Football ain't all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I provide, don't need how we gon' need that step. Just let it young. Step. I never knew I broke down. Already sit here, don't hit too low. No, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone down. Already sit here, don't hit too low. No, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone.
Here we go. People are talking, how are you doing? Bears. Woo. 47 is...
He'll drop to throw. This will be way too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
Yay, touchdown. Woo, we can definitely come back from this one. Yay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Niners make some inroads here on that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about.
49ers better than...
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Touchdown! 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a run.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said go for it. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously,
now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Yeah.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for the Niners.
Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game. Charles, it's It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down.
Send them to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone, do a deep for me.
That's probably where I'm gonna end it here, you know. I'll wait after this.
Hey, gotta give credit where it's due. They straight up.
Alright.
Alright, it's time for Hidden Gems, this segment.
So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We got pretty far. So I ain't never had no money.